Ryan, that was hard work tonight, but back with a win and a goal.
Yeah, exactly that. It wasn't pretty at all. We certainly made us lives difficult for ourselves. Life difficult for ourselves. I think the goals we conceded were poor. Ultimately, though, we've got the win. And yeah, from a personal point of view, it's magnificent to be back. Firstly, magnificent to obviously contribute a little bit to the win, and obviously get the goal is certainly the icing on the cake for me.
But I would imagine, as a player who's a bit short of match action over recent weeks, that a nice gentle introduction from the bench late on in the game perhaps would have been nice to break you back in. 9 minutes though you were on.
Yeah, no, exactly that. To be fair, I think it's good now. Now it's obviously done, and obviously we've come out with a win. It's good to sort of get some rustiness in. We've obviously, with a club I was at before, we had a couple of games called off. I had a little injury, so I missed a game. So there's not been loads of football, but yeah, I was probably looking at 25 minutes, half an hour. I think that's what the manager had originally had planned, but things change in football, and obviously I was grateful to come on and hopefully play a little bit of a part, and obviously ultimately got the win, which is great.
I would imagine the team were on the verge of breaking a lot of accumulators from various fans around the country tonight.
Yeah.
Obviously everybody expected Boston to win tonight. Did that just weigh a little bit too heavily on the players, do you think, or did Workinton have nothing to lose?
I think it's a bit of both. I think that at times, you could, particularly when we went up 1-0 up so early, I think that then there can be maybe some sort of a little bit of complacency. But at the same token, like you're saying, I think Workington, you've got to give them some credit. They did throw caution to the wind, and they went for it. And as I say, I think we showed some good character to in a scrappy game to end up coming out with obviously with the 3 points and the win.
Ricky Miller, real quality for his hat-trick, and then the game-defining goal, really yours. It was a bit of hesitancy in the defence, but you got there just in time.
I think it summed up the game, scrappy. It was a long punt through, managed to get in front of the full-back, and then the centre-half, exactly like you've said, was hesitant and nipped in between him and the keeper, and put it under the keeper, which was a magnificent feeling. And yeah, like you say, I think that then at 4-3 at the time. 4-3 at the time. Gave us that lead again, and then I think in the end we could have had a few more. Obviously Noosh got his one, and then we could have had a couple more. So I think there's certainly goals in the side, as sort of the results have proven. But I think we just need to shore ourselves up defensively as a unit, and then obviously hopefully we'll win games, and win games more comfortably.
The only downside is now you go to Hednesford, one of your promotion rivals, with threadbare squad, perhaps 5 or 6 players out. I'm sure you'll be starting, ready for that one, and what the challenges bring.
Yeah. Hopefully, as I've sort of said, from my point of view, whatever role I'm needed in from the manager, I'm delighted to play that part, and obviously will do that to my best. If I'm starting, great. If I'm not, then obviously, as we've seen tonight, you can still play and still play a lot of football, a lot of minutes by coming off the bench. And as a group, I think it's really important that we do shore things up a little bit, keep that obviously creativity and creating chances. I think we've got more than enough quality to do that. But as a group, there's some tough games coming up, and we need to shore things up, and hopefully that will start on Saturday, and 3 points would be great.
And what's changed about Ryan Semple since last time you were here? You're now a married man, I think. You got a lot of goals for Corby last year, but suffered relegation, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think from a personal point of view, last season was good in terms of the goals return. Got double figures last year, 12 or 13 goals last year. I'd like to think I'm very similar. I'll work hard for the team. I'll try and do whatever role the manager wants me to the best of my ability. What's great coming back here is that it's very, very similar, very familiar. Not just the surroundings, but a lot of the players are the same. And it's so far, obviously tonight, obviously it will take a little bit of time maybe for players to get used to me, and vice versa. But with a lot of the squad being here from before, hopefully it will be a smooth transition, and I'll fit right in.